What is up, everybody? I missed a day of vlogging because of my own stupidity. I actually did vlog, but when I went to put the card into my computer this morning, I realized that I had not pressed record on my camera. Now, okay, I have it pressed now, but just so you guys know, there's like a red light down on the screen, on the LED flip out of my Q4. And what happened was I was recording for a little while, and then there's a flip up stereo microphone that I had forgotten to flip up. So then I realized that, and that file was on there, but I had stopped the recording, flipped up the microphone, and then started talking again, but I had forgot that I had turned it off before I flipped it up and forgot to press record again. So then after a certain amount of time, the LED screen, the monitor screen shuts off because of inactivity. Well, I assumed that I was recording, and I actually thought my camera had taken a crap or overheated or something because I mounted it on my windshield. So I didn't realize till this morning when I put the card in, and all that was on there was that first few minutes when I realized I didn't have the mic up, and then it sort of clicked in what happened. So anyways, I'll just sort of review what I've said in that one. I have a video out now that I did for a case from Caseology, and it is the air mesh case, and it's on the channel. It just came out yesterday. And I tried some new techniques with shooting, camera angles, and different. I didn't use a slider. I have a slider, but I didn't. I just used my Manfrotto video fluid head, making some turns and up and down and some pan shots. So I did that. Used some different, because I'm a member. I'm signed with Full Screen, which is a multi-channel network on YouTube. And they're great to work with, but being signed with them, one of the advantages that I have is that I have access to a royalty-free music library. And I know there's a bunch online. I've gotten some before, but this one's specifically affiliated with them. So I went on there and downloaded some beds and some different music or whatever. So I used some of that on there. And then I did a different way of the unboxing. I did just some shots and then did the unboxing and some voiceover. So anyways, if you guys want to check that out, let me know what you guys think in the comments of that video. But the other thing, the biggest thing that I did with that video is I did not use Final Cut Pro, which I've been using since the beginning. Well, I used iMovie, but I moved over to try out. I just got the trial for Premiere Pro, their Creative Cloud app, Adobe's Creative Cloud app. And that's what I used to do that particular video in whole. So it took me a few hours because I had to figure out, okay, how do you do voiceover? Where's that setting at? How do you adjust volume? How do you cut video and all those things that I was used for Final Cut Pro. So I had to sort of relearn a few things. Overall, I really enjoyed the experience. But what happened was when I went to export for the first time. Well, I had exported a vlog. I think I did 1 or 2 vlogs, but that just dumps in. I don't do any editing really with my vlogs. So, but this one I had done, like I said, a few hours of work on for like a 5 or 6 minute video. And I hit the export, and it said, export, blah, blah, blah. I did all my settings, and then hit OK. And then after a few seconds, the software, the program crashed. And I about had a heart attack. But it said it would try to save my project. So I did that and restarted the software. It was perfectly fine. It didn't lose anything. Everything was perfectly fine with it, but it did scare me at first. So that's my experience with Premiere Pro so far. I'm thinking about, I have to look in to see how much it is a month. I think I have After Effects I already pay for. If you're not familiar with it, they don't, and maybe they do, but as far as I know, they don't sell the actual software anymore. They have it in this Creative Cloud, and then you just pay a monthly service. You sign up to have it for a year, and then you pay, I don't know, $50 a month. I think that's what I pay now for After Effects and Photoshop. I use Photoshop for my thumbnails, and that's really just adding, you know, text, which I could probably use any program, but it's just easier with Photoshop. And then sometimes I do some, if I would take some pictures of the kids or whatever, I'll use Photoshop. So, so I got to look in to see, because when I downloaded the free trial, I didn't see anywhere when it said how much it was per month or for the year for Premiere Pro. So I'll have to do that, because I've already paid $200 for, you know, Final Cut Pro, and then $50 for compressor and $50 for motion. So I'm $300 into the Apple software, but I did like the way Premiere was. I like the outlook. I like the way the video looks at the end. So there's some plugins that I would want to buy also, some color correction, a few things that I bought for some plugins, some effects for Final Cut Pro that I'll need to rebuy. So it's sort of an investment, but with it being a monthly payment, it doesn't hit as hard as it would be like it did when I bought Final Cut Pro and everything else. So yeah, that's about it for that. And then I posted some pictures on my Twitter feed. If you guys don't follow me, it's at GeekyNerdDad. Pretty much everything is GeekyNerdDad. My Google Plus, my YouTube, my Facebook page, my Google Plus, and Twitter, everything's GeekyNerdDad. Instagram. So anyways, I posted some pictures. I'm testing out, I don't have it next to me now, the Canon, which I've talked about before, the N100, the PowerShot N100. So I got to do some video because it's got that picture-in-picture. But a weird thing with it is that if you record a picture-in-picture video, not a still, but record a video using the picture-in-picture feature, you can't watch it back on the device, which I think is really, really odd. It says when you get to that file, when you flip through to take a look at it, it says cannot play .mov file. So I just think it's really weird, and maybe it's something I'm doing. Honestly, I don't look at the instruction manuals. I'll look up, you know, on the internet. Maybe it's something, a setting or something. Maybe it's the way I'm recording, or the file. Anyways, the way I'm recording. It could be my fault. But if it's not, I think it's really, really odd that you can record on that camera, but you can't play it back on the camera. To me, that's just something that's very, very weird. So I'm hoping it's something that I just, you know, messed up, or it's a setting or some kind of switch or toggle in the menu that I don't have flipped up. So, but I'm going to be working on that review, the unboxing of that tonight, and hopefully I'll have that out for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to do another gameplay video this week. I didn't have much luck, as I told you guys before, last week, but I'll try that again this week. And yeah, that's about it. So anything you guys are curious about, any questions you got about the PowerShot N100 or Premiere Pro, any tips or tricks you got for me for Premiere Pro, anybody using it out there, leave me a comment down below. But that's going to be about it. Thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you just stumbled upon me. And I will see you guys in the next video.